Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be making multiple recipes, and not just any recipes. These are recipes inspired to reduce food waste in your kitchen. I was really inspired by Best Food's mission, which is to reduce food waste, and so I teamed up with them. A big thanks to Best Foods for sponsoring this video. Now, without further ado, let's start these recipes. Let's get started. The first recipe that we're going to be making is a delicious sandwich, because one of the most common items in our kitchen to go bad is bread. We're gonna be making a BLTA with Chipotle Mayo. And I know you're thinking, what's the A? We know what a BLT is. The A is for avocado. So it's gonna be a BLT. I like to use turkey bacon with avocado and a Chipotle Mayo. It is so good. So I'm going to show you separately how to make the Chipotle Mayo, because not only does it go good on sandwiches, but it really goes good on anything. Also, making it at home with just a few extra spices is really inexpensive. If you get a Chipotle Mayo or a spicy mayo at the store, it can be pretty expensive, but if you make it at home, it's just so much less money, and I love that. Down below, I'm going to post all the ingredients and the measurements so you can check it out and make this at home if you'd like to. I love this recipe. So in this bowl, we've got mayo, the best mayo, and then some adobo sauce, which is made out of the chipotle chilies, some fresh lemon juice, a little paprika, garlic powder, chili powder, pepper, and last but not least, salt. Salty, salty. Now with a small spoon, I'm just gonna mix together until well combined. And I'm starting to drool. My nose can smell all the spices. And it smells so good. Boom, perfect. Now let's get this sandwich ready to go. Now we're gonna make the rest of the sandwich. I'm gonna start with my turkey bacon here at the stove. So I've just got my pan over the stove. I'm gonna turn it on to a medium-low heat. I've greased the pan, and I'm just gonna do a couple pieces for me because I'm just making a single sandwich. There we are. Let her heat up, cook both sides. Oh, listen. Oh, that's the kind of ASMR we want. Sizzle, sizzle. All right, now let's flip this puppy. All right, once your turkey bacon is done cooking, we're just gonna place it over here on a plate covered with a paper towel to absorb all the extra grease. Perfect, and while that cools down a little bit, I'm gonna chop some fresh veggies. Now prepare your veggies, really easy, really simple. We've got some fresh lettuce leaves, a tomato, and avocado. So for the tomato, I've just got it on top of a cutting board with a sharp cutting knife. Be careful, don't get your fingers. We're just gonna chop off the top. Whoop, with the little stem, and cut some slices. The more slices, the merrier, because I can share. Next is our avocado, the A in our BLTA. Woo! We also call these avocados because of baby Grayson. Avocado with a body. All right, so to cut an avocado, it's really easy. You just cut all the way around, give it a little twist. That'll be at the pit. And then to get the pit out, you can either save half of it, because I'm just gonna be making one sandwich, so you can put this in the fridge, just save this one, leave the pit in. It helps the avocado stay fresh. Or if you want to make two sandwiches, to get that pit out, it's really easy. You just take your sharp knife, don't get your fingers, and just cut right into it, boop, like that, and then give it a twist, and it will pop right out. All right, easy peasy. Now again, using your sharp cutting knife, we're just gonna cut some slices into the avocado. I just cut all the way down till I feel the skin on the back, then take a spoon and scoop them out. Yum, 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 yum. Then for my lettuce, I've just rinsed it and separated the leaves, and I might put a couple on my sandwich. I haven't decided how many, so I've got a little bit over here. Now we've got everything ready. It's time to assemble our BLTA with Chipotle Mayo. Yum, yum, yum. We're gonna do that first. And I've toasted my bread. I'm using sourdough bread because it is my favorite, but you can use whatever kind you'd like. I'm just a sucker for sourdough. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite type of bread? Molly, is yours also sourdough?
Oh, by far.
Okay, me and Mo, Ro and Mo are sourdough. That rhymes. I'm gonna first assemble my sandwich by spreading a little bit of this spicy mayo. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Yes, yes, yes. Now we're gonna place our turkey bacon. Bloop. Then we've got my lettuce. I'm gonna do 2. We've got the spicy mayo. We've got the B. We've got the L. Now we need the T. Oh yeah, 1 tomato, 2 tomato. Now we need the A, avocados. Put it all together. And there you have it. Here's our BLTA sandwich with Chipotle Mayo. All homemade and super yummy and easy. Now for my favorite part, it's time to give this sandwich a taste. This is a favorite in our house. We've been eating this the last couple of days. I like the sauce so much that I even dip my sandwich in it, so I just have a little bit of extra spicy mayo over here, so I do a little dip and enjoy. Oh, that's good. It's got everything. This is delicious. And it's not too spicy. So if you're someone that has a really sensitive palate, it is spicy, but it's not too spicy. Like if it was out of 5-star spice, I'd probably give it a 1 or a 2. 1 or 2. It's a mild spice. I'm gonna finish eating the sandwich and then move on to our next recipe. The next recipe that we're gonna be making involves potatoes because these are another very commonly wasted food item. People tend to buy them, put them in their fridge and forget about them. But don't worry, little potatoes, we didn't forget about you. I've got a really easy recipe for these. I'm gonna share with you my Chipotle Mayo roasted potato wedges recipe. Okay, so a few things here. 1, yes, I am making another spicy mayo, but this one is simpler. There's only 3 ingredients and it is spicier. So if you like spice, like spicy potatoes, you may love this. If you want to reduce the amount, you can. You can make this recipe with any potatoes, but I had baby potatoes in my fridge, so I'm just using what I have. First step to making this recipe, we're gonna boil our potatoes unpeeled. So you're just gonna take all your potatoes, put them over here on the stove. We've got the water heating up. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. You're just gonna bring to a boil and cook for 10 minutes. You want your potatoes still firm. That's really important. So whether you're doing baby potatoes like I am or a regular potato, you just want them to still be firm after you boil them. While those potatoes are heating up, we're gonna mix up our Chipotle Mayo sauce, our even simpler one. Can you tell I love spicy mayo? Maybe? I'm telling you, it goes good on everything. Now, in the large bowl that I had my potatoes in, we're gonna mix together our mayo adobo sauce. And this is what makes it spicy. So if these potatoes, if you try them and they're too spicy for you, just reduce the amount. And a little bit of water. Again, I'm gonna be putting all the ingredients and the measurements down below for this secondary sauce. Then using a little spatula, just mix together. Just keep mixing until the mayo is well incorporated with everything. You want it all to be the same color. This is a cool recipe, especially if you just thought mayo's only for sandwiches. You can use them on potatoes, and this is delicious. You can put them on a lot of baked things. You could even put this sauce on like a baked chicken. This is delicious. Once your potatoes are boiled and strained, we're gonna let them cool for just a few minutes so that they don't burn your fingers when we cut them into wedges. I've got them on top of a cutting board with a sharp cutting knife. We're gonna cut them into quarters. So you're gonna take your potato, you're gonna cut it in half and then half again. Then you can take your wedges and toss them in the bowl. You're gonna do this to the rest of the potatoes. This is why you want your potatoes still firm after you boil them, because you want them to hold their shape. Here we go. Scoop them in. Boop, boop, doop. Once you've cut all your potatoes and you've got them all in the bowl, I'm taking a small spatula and I'm gonna be a little bit gentle, but I'm gonna evenly coat all the potatoes with our spicy chipotle sauce. Here we go. Just be a little bit gentle because they have been boiled and we don't wanna make mashed potatoes. Are you kidding? That easy. This dish is amazing. Look at that. I've got a nice even coat over all the potatoes. Now you're gonna take a little roasting pan, pour all of your potatoes into the pan. Ooh, go roast the potatoes. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Spread them out even so they've got room to bake. This sauce is so good. I don't want to waste any of it, so I'm just pouring the extra sauce on top. Don't worry, the excess will drip towards the bottom. You don't need to worry about it. Now we're gonna pop our potatoes in the oven and bake them for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Then we're gonna switch it to a broil setting and let them get crispy and stay in the oven for an additional 2 minutes. Potatoes are hot, fresh out of the oven, and now I'm just gonna scoop them onto a serving plate. Ooh, they smell so good. And we're gonna top them with some flaky salt and some chopped chives. And ta-da! There you have it. Look at this potato dish. We have got Chipotle Mayo roasted potato wedges. This recipe is so good. Seriously, give it a try. It's so simple. It uses so few ingredients, and if you like potatoes and you like a little spice, you may love these. These are a family favorite. Molly and I had these just last week, Molly. Yep, last week. Perfect. Now we're gonna make our last recipe, and it is a classic. Last but not least, the recipe that we're making is my classic deviled egg. It is simple, it is delicious. We love these in my family. And eggs are one of the most commonly wasted foods. So maybe you've got some eggs in your fridge, they're about to go bad. Here is a quick and easy recipe you can fix up so they don't go to waste. To make deviled eggs, the first thing you're gonna do is hard boil your eggs. In front of me, I've got a dozen eggs and I've got boiling water. It's getting hot over here. Put your eggs in, bring to a boil, and let them boil for 10 minutes. After the eggs have boiled, I just put them into an ice bath, which is just a bunch of water and some ice cubes for them to cool down. And once they've cooled down, when they're cool enough to touch, you're just gonna take them out. Doot, doot, doot. And I love this part. This is my favorite part. We're just gonna remove the shell off of each egg. Ready? This is so fun. Oh my gosh. I do this, and then I peel it off. I don't know why I like this part so much. I think it's just because it's kind of messy and you get to work with your hands. Here we go. Let's get all the little shells off. There we go, there we go. Okay, bloop. Now you're gonna do this to the rest of your eggs. Once you've got all the eggs peeled, we're gonna cut them the long way, which is the scientific term is hot dog versus hamburger way. So we're gonna cut them hot dog style, just like so. Perfect. Then you're gonna scoop the yolk into the bowl over here. Be really gentle because you don't want your egg to break. Then put your egg white over here on your serving tray. Then you're gonna do this to the rest of your eggs. Okay, now we've got the eggs over here. I had to move them to a different plate because there were so many. It filled up my little one. Now we're gonna make the deviled egg filling over here in the medium-sized bowl. I have all the yolks from the eggs. And to this, I'm gonna add the ingredients we have over here. Again, I'm gonna be listing the ingredients and putting all their measurements down below. So we're gonna add our mayo, a little bit of mustard, and this is just a regular yellow mustard that I'm using, apple cider vinegar. Now using a fork, I'm just gonna mash everything together. Once these are a little bit better mixed, I'm gonna add just a few more ingredients. You just wanna keep mixing together until it's a pretty even consistency. This is what mine looks like, and that's what we like. Last thing to do is we're gonna add garlic powder, pepper, and salt to taste. So just a couple pinches. Then mix it up one more time. Do, do, do. Okay, now you can take a spoon and just scoop them into each egg over here, but what I like to do is to scoop it all into a piping bag, because I'm a baker. You know, I love these piping bags, these decorating bags, and you just have more control. That way it's very even, I can control it, and it looks more uniform. It just looks more professional, especially because I usually make these to share. I like them to look good. Look at that, it looks just like buttercream icing. This is so funny. Now you're gonna fill each egg with the filling. Once you've got your eggs assembled, the final step is we're gonna garnish. We're just gonna put a little bit of smoked paprika over the top. Just gives it the perfect flavor. Oh, I love the colors too. It's such a bright contrast. It looks so pretty. It tastes good. And ta-da! There you have it. Simple, classic, and delicious deviled eggs. One of those treats I never get tired of. My mom used to make them when we were kids, and I make them still all the time today. I made plenty to share, but I'm gonna have one now. Oh, it's so good. All right, that does it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the 3 recipes that we made today to help you reduce food waste in your kitchen, to use up those items that you have a lot of that may go bad time to time. These are a few of my favorite classic simple recipes. I'll be posting a bunch of pictures and ingredients all over my social medias, and if you guys make these treats, please take a picture and send it to me. Use the hashtag #RowRecipes so I can find it and heart it and like it and favorite it and give it all the love, because I love seeing your creations. It just makes me happy. It makes my day. And if you like seeing recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. And if there's any other recipes you'd like me to try, please leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. Also, a reminder, all of the recipes that we made today were with my favorite mayo from Best Foods. And a big thank you to Best Foods for sponsoring this video. This was so much fun. I love teaming up with them. And for more recipes and information about reducing food waste, you can head over to bestfoods.com. I love what they're doing over there. It's very creative and wonderful. All right, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here.